In this video, I'm going to show you how to edit a marketing video in Capcut. A video where somebody's talking directly to the camera, but then you want to cut out parts that you don't want. You then want to overlay some footage to make the video far more interesting and to illustrate what's being spoken about. You might want to add some music, maybe some text. You also want to add your logo. So I'm now going to show you exactly how to do that in Capcut. So here we are in the Capcut app, and I'm going to tap here on New Project. And then I'm going to find on my phone the video that I want to use, and this is the video I want to use. And then I'll select Add, and now it adds it into the editor. Now in this video I'm pretending that I have a restaurant called the Laughing Horse restaurant, and we've got some lunch specials. So this is a video that I'd make for social media, maybe Instagram Reels, TikTok. So I shot it portrait, not landscape, and I'm looking directly at the camera. There will be some stuff that I want to delete out of this, because at the very start somebody is with me and she pressed record, and I always leave a second or so after the record button is pressed because it doesn't actually record instantaneously. Also at the end of the video there's probably me walking back here to the camera. So what we want to do is we want to press play here. Hi, Evan here from the lab. And you can see that there was a pause there before I actually start speaking. Now, if Capcut is totally new to you, if I press the play button, it will also pause. So play and pause. Hi, Evan here. But do you notice that the white line is moving its way across the video? So the white line is precisely where we are in the video. And once you get your head around that, everything else becomes far more straightforward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my finger there below the white line and push to the right, which brings it back to the start. And I'm going to press play, and as soon as I hear myself speaking, I'm going to pause. Hi. So, hi, Evan. So the white line is at the word Evan, really, just after the word Evan. So with my finger, I'm just going to move back. I'm looking at my mouth. I think that is just before I start speaking. So really what I want to do is I want to split the clip precisely on that white line. So I'm going to tap on the clip, and now what I can see here is the option for split. So I'll tap on split, and it has split it right there. I then want to tap on the bit before the white line because that's the bit I want to delete. And then down here in the bottom menu, I'm going to tap delete. So now my video doesn't have the big long pause. It just starts with me speaking. Hi, Evan here from the Laughing Horse restaurant. Now I don't even have to listen to the rest of my video. I'm just putting my finger here underneath the white line, and I'm pushing to the left, and that white line is moving towards the end of the video. And then once I think I'm near the end of the video, I'll just go back, and I will want to split it when I finish speaking. Amazing specials. So you can see me walking back there. So as soon as I say amazing specials, I want to pause and split. Oh, let's try this again. At lunchtime, amazing specials. And then I'll tap on the clip, split, select the bit there to the right of the white line, and then tap delete. So now what I've done is I have cut out the parts of the clip that I don't want. Next thing I'd want to do is to make this video far more visually interesting, because at the moment it's just me talking to the camera. And if it's a marketing video and it's just somebody talking to the camera, studies show that you can struggle to keep people's attention. What's far more impactful is if you can overlay footage on top of the video. So let's just have a look at the video quickly of just me talking to the camera, so then we can compare. I'm going to press play. Hi, Evan here from the Laughing Horse restaurant. I just want to let you know that our chef John has been working on some delicious specials for our menu today. First up we have roast beef, and he's also created this beautiful fish dish. So let's have a think about this. I'm telling people about how amazing our lunch specials are, but actually nobody can see them and they're all having to imagine it. So from a marketing point of view, that's not a very good video. Wherever you have the opportunity in a marketing video, try and get somebody talking about the product or service, and then overlay footage to illustrate what's being said. So could you imagine that I went into the restaurant or went into the kitchen, and I just recorded a clip of John, and I recorded a clip of the roast beef and the Dover sole and all that. So those clips are now on my phone. So what I want to do is I want to overlay them on top of the video. So if we go back here to the start, I'm just going to press play, and as soon as I hear myself say our chef John, I'm going to pause because that would be a good time to show John. Hi, Evan here from the Laughing Horse restaurant. I just want to let you know that our chef John. And down here at the bottom, you can see an option for overlay. So I'm just going to tap overlay and then add overlay. And then it brings up either videos or photos in the folder that I went into originally. So there I can see my video of John, and I'm going to just tap add, and then it adds John. Now I've realized that actually I've made a bit of a mistake here, because the video of me talking to the camera is portrait, but when I went to shoot my footage, I shot it landscape. And this is one of the most common questions I get asked. Is there any way to, sort that out? Because a lot of people make that mistake. So what you need to do is you just need to pinch in on the footage that's overlaid. So with my fingers, I'm just pinching in actually to make it portrait. And then remember, it is a landscape video, so I can move it with my finger there, and we position John in the center. Now let's just put my finger under the John clip in the editor and push to the right. So I'm just moving back a few seconds. We give ourselves a run in just to see how this looks. When the white line gets to the clip of John, you won't see me anymore, but you will hear me. You will, however, see the clip on top. So I'm just going to press play, tap play.
I'm going to let you know that our chef John has been working on some delicious specials for our menu today. First up, we have...
Now, if I keep talking about the dishes and I'm still showing John, that's not very good. So the principle here is when you are talking about something, show it, but as soon as you stop talking about it, stop showing it. So after I talk about John and before I get to talk about the roast beef, I'm going to pause and split.
Has been working on some delicious specials for our menu today.
First up, we have roast beef. So I'm actually going to tap there on the overlay footage to select it, and then I'll go split, and then I'm going to select delete. So we would be back to me now, but actually I want to show the roast beef, so I'm just going to tap overlay again, and I'm going to select the footage of the roast beef, and then I'll go add, and then again with two fingers I'm going to pinch in to show the roast beef. Now if I had shot the footage of the roast beef portrait, we would have a much better perspective of it, but we're quite zoomed in now. So that's a lot of meat, so I'm going to move with my finger the footage there to the right a little bit, just to introduce a little bit of color. So now let's go back a little bit, and when I finish talking about John and talk about the roast beef, we'll see the roast beef.
Specials for our menu today. First up, we have roast beef, and he's all...
Now, as soon as I stop talking about roast beef, I've got to stop showing it, so I'm going to tap. Otherwise, it will look out of sync. I would be talking about Dover sole, but people would be looking at roast beef, and that would not be good. So I've just split it there when I finished speaking about the roast beef. Then I'm going to tap add overlay, and I'm going to select my fish dish. Same principle. Just pinch in here, and maybe move it a little bit there.
Created this beautiful fish dish, Dover sole.
And then I've moved on from the Dover sole, so I'll split, delete, and then I'm going to talk about our pavlova recipe, or pavlova dish, pavlova dessert. So then I'll zoom in there, maybe move it over there. I think a fork comes in here in the video. And then we'll let that run to the end of that there. Okay, let's now go back to the start and have a look at our video and see how this is looking.
Hi, Evan here from the Laughing Horse Restaurant. I just want to let you know that our chef John has been working on some delicious specials for our menu today. First up, we have roast beef, and he's also created this beautiful fish dish, Dover sole. If you enjoy your desserts, we've got pavlova, and we have all the usual delicious items on our menu. It's a gorgeous day.
I hope you'd agree that now the video is far less about me and far more about my product, which is the whole idea of the marketing videos. People can see exactly what's on our menu today. Next thing I might want to do is ask myself, am I happy with how I'm looking here, the crop? Do I want to actually cut anything out of the clip of me? So let's go back to the start. And can we pretend that behind me there is a bin? It's a heater, but could we pretend it's a bin? And also, can you see that there's a lot of space above my head? So what I might want to do is just crop this video to remove something that I think is unsightly there behind me, or actually just to remove some of the space from behind me there. So I'm going to tap on the clip, and then I'll come over here, and what we're looking for is an option called transform. So in the bottom menu here, once you select your clip, there's transform, and then there is the option for crop. So I'm going to tap on crop, and if you leave it at custom, it means that you could end up with a shape that isn't your 9:16 video. What I'm editing here is a 9:16 portrait video, so I need to make sure that I'm choosing a crop of 9:16. So I'll select 9:16, and then with my finger in the top left, I'm just going to drag it down. So now my imaginary bin is gone, and also there's less space above my head. So if I'm happy with that as a crop, I'll tap the tick in the bottom right, and there we go. That's how you crop your video in order to cut something out or maybe remove too much space above your head. Now when I press play, that's the video.
Hi, Evan here from the Laughing Horse Restaurant.
Right, next thing I want to do is I want to add our logo. You might want to brand your video by putting your logo in the top right hand corner. So we'll come back out of here. I'm just going to the bottom menu there, just go back and back. And what I want to do is I want to add an overlay. So at the very start here, we have the option for add overlay. So I'm going to tap add overlay. And this time it's an image, not a video. So I'm going to tap on photos, and there's the logo for the Laughing Horse. And then I'll tap add. And then with my finger, I'm just going to pinch to make it smaller. And then I could pop that up there maybe to the top right hand corner. So if you do want to add your logo on top of your video, that's very straightforward. But be aware that your logo will disappear from the screen when the white line gets beyond the logo box down there. So if we just go forward a bit, that logo will disappear from the screen when the white line goes beyond it. What I really want to do is I want to extend that logo to the very end of the video. But if I did extend it, I would end up overwriting my footage. So what I need to do is I need to pop it onto the line below. So I'm going to press on the logo box there and push down as if it's a button. And now it's on its own line. And now that it's on its own line, when I tap on it, I can stretch it, and I'm stretching that box to run to the very end of the video. So now when the video ends, the logo ends as well. Let's say if I had only stretched it to there. So then when the white line gets beyond the logo box,
In at
the
lunchtime,
logo
amazing special.
disappears in the right hand corner. So what you need to do is you need to press there at the end and just stretch it until it runs to the length of your video. Okay, we've now looked at how to add your logo. Next thing we're going to do is add music. So I'm back here to the original menu. All I did was press the back button here, and this time I'm going to tap on audio, and then I'll tap on sounds because I want to add some music. Now when you go in here to sounds, they have their stock music, and also if you connect your Capcut to your TikTok account, it'll pull in some music for you there as well. So that's what we're looking at here. I could choose some of their music. Let's say if I did want Runway by Kanye, tap on it to listen to it. And then if I wanted to add it to the video, I would just tap on the plus there. Next option we have here are music that's on the phone. So you can either extract music from a video, or if I tap on device, it will show me audio tracks that are on my phone. Then over here we have this little flame icon, and these are just recommended music tracks that they think I might find useful. Now if you have the Pro version, you could use that music track. If you don't have the Pro version, you can't. And then over here we have the little save icon, and these are music tracks that I've saved. So if I tap on that there, I think I might use that track. And when you're making a video where somebody's speaking to the camera, it's a good idea to have instrumental music as opposed to music with lyrics, otherwise there's too much going on. So I'm going to add this music to the video simply by tapping on the little plus. But when I do add it to the video, and then I press play, the music will be too loud. It will be drowning me out. So I've added the music, and now when I press play, can you see the music on that line there? When I press play, I think the music will be too loud.
Hi, Evan here from the Laughing Horse restaurant. I just want to let you know that
So the music is there really to inject a little bit of energy and pace, not to drown anybody out, so we need to reduce the volume of the music. To do that, you just tap on the music line there, and then there's an option for volume down here in the bottom menu. When I tap on volume, it's currently at 100, but I think I'll bring that down to maybe 20. And then I'll press...
Hi, Evan here from the Laughing Horse restaurant. I just want to let you know that our chef John...
If I think that's still too loud, I could bring it down to around 15.
Hi, Evan here from the Laughing Horse restaurant.
I can decide, and I can always come in and change that again. So the next thing I want to do is I want to add some text. So if we come back here to the very start, there's the option to add text. Also be aware that they have some text templates over here. Do check those out. But for now, I'm just going to go add text, and then I'll enter whatever text I want into the box. So I'll type in Evan Mangan. Over here to the left, we've got fonts, so you could change the font. So I really just want something that's, you know, just a little bit straightforward, but maybe with some nice effect. So might go with that. And then a little bit of animation. So do you want it animated in, faded in? Now
Hi, Evan.
You have a lot more options here if you have the Pro version, because they've got some lovely text animation. I'm just going to turn the volume down, and you can have the text fade in and come out with any of those options that you want there. I'm just going to have it quite straightforward. Okay. Also, the text will last on the video as long as the text box is there. So if I move my text down there, make it bigger, once the white line gets beyond that text box, the text will disappear.
I just want to let you know that our chef John...
Okay. Okay, now that we've added text, the next thing you might want to do is you might want to add captions, like subtitles, and there's some very eye-catching ones in here. So we'll come over here to the very start and we'll tap on text, and then we'll go auto captions. And up here at the top under templates, work your way through and you can see what the text will look like. Sometimes, you know, we've got the quick brown fox there. It's very eye-catching, just one word, but that's a Pro version. Sometimes just one word being highlighted in purple. Now, I'm deliberately choosing a free one here because you might not have the Pro version. If you have the Pro version, just choose one of those here. I'm going to go with this one. I'm also going to make sure the bilingual captions is switched off there, because you can have bilingual, but I just want to show you single captions here. So I've chosen the look that I want, and then I'll go generate. It's now generating the captions, and I will be able to review and edit these. And now my captions are generated. So if I press play.
Hi, Evan here from the Laughing Horse restaurant. I just want to let you know that our chef...
And what I might want to do is just move that up there a little bit, and maybe also just drag it to make it a little bit bigger. And I'm going to go back to the start and see how that looks.
Hi, Evan here from the Laughing Horse restaurant. I just want to let you know that our chef John has been working on some...
Okay, so what else could I do here now? If I want to make any edits to this, all I've got to do is tap on one of these text boxes. They're just text boxes. So I'm going to tap on the first one. And when I tap on that, I could tap on style down here at the bottom. And when I tap on style, I could then change that style again. If I didn't like the look of it, to a different template, I could tap on the fonts and I could change the font if I wanted. I could even change the effects. So play around with that. You can change those things. Also, if I wanted to check the spelling, I could tap on batch edit. And now I can see, hi, Evan here from the Laughing Horse restaurant. I just want to let you know that our chef John has been working on some delicious specials for our menu. So let's say I did spot a typo. I could tap into it there and tap into it, and then I could fix any typo. There wasn't one, but well, it wasn't a typo, it was just, you know, what it came up with. So first up we have roast beef and beautiful dish, and then it says and Dover salt. So I'll say Dover salt and not at, it's and Dover salt. So work your way through and fix any of the issues there. If I want to center it there, I can. Also, I meant to say that if I make a change in any one of the boxes, it applies to all the other boxes. So you don't have to work your way. You know, if I change the size or change the font in one box, I don't have to change the size in all of them. Okay, and then if I wanted to watch my final video, I could go full screen here and press play.
Hi, Evan here from the Laughing Horse restaurant. I just want to let you know that our chef John has been working on some delicious specials for our menu today. First up we have roast beef, and he's also created this beautiful fish dish, Dover salt. If you enjoy your desserts, we've got pavlova, and we have all the usual delicious items on our menu. It's a gorgeous day today, and we have loads of outdoor seating, so if you're feeling peckish, pop in at lunchtime. Amazing specials. So that's how to edit a marketing video where somebody's talking directly to the camera, and then you want to overlay marketing footage and music, text, etc. If you found this useful, do let me know in the comments. Let me know what other types of videos you'd find useful as well. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It'd be a big help to the channel. And look out for future videos where I'll be showing you lots of other ways to make marketing videos in Capcut.